14 Motivational Quotes by Chanakya. Chanakya quote: Soon as the fear approaches near, attack and destroy it. To the worthy and never to others. The water of the sea received by the clouds is always sweet. Do not reveal what you have thought upon doing, but by wise counsel keep it secret, being determined to carry it into execution. Once you start working on something, don't be afraid of failure and don't abandon it. People who work sincerely are the happiest. A man is great by deeds, not by birth. Nor should we be anxious about the future. Men of discernment deal only with the present moment. Education is the best friend. An educated person is respected everywhere. Education beats the beauty and the youth. The fragrance of flowers spreads only in the direction of the wind. But the goodness of a person spreads in all directions. It is the power of truth that makes the sun shine and the winds blow. Indeed, all things rest upon truth. Books are as useful to a stupid person as a mirror is useful to a blind person. Before you start some work, always ask yourself 3 questions. Why am I doing it? What the results might be, and will I be successful? Only when you think deeply and find satisfactory answers to these questions, go ahead. Purity of speech, of the mind, of the senses, and of a compassionate heart are needed by one who desires to rise to the divine platform. The biggest guru mantra is, never share your secrets with anybody. It will destroy you. Never make friends with people who are above or below you in status. Such friendships will never give you any happiness. We should not feel pride in our charity, austerity, valor, scriptural knowledge, modesty and morality, for the world is full of the rarest gems. It is better to die than to preserve this life by incurring disgrace. The loss of life causes but a moment's grief, but disgrace brings grief every day of one's life. Test a servant while in the discharge of his duty, a relative in difficulty, a friend in adversity, and a wife in misfortune. The one excellent thing that can be learned from a lion is that whatever a man intends doing should be done by him with a wholehearted and strenuous effort. One whose knowledge is confined to books and whose wealth is in the possession of others, can use neither his knowledge nor wealth when the need for them arises. A man is born alone and dies alone, and he experiences the good and bad consequences of his karma alone, and he goes alone to hell or the supreme abode. He who is overly attached to his family members experiences fear and sorrow, for the root of all grief is attachment. Thus one should discard attachment to be happy. Time perfects men as well as destroys them. There are 3 gems upon this earth: food, water and pleasing words. Fools consider pieces of rocks as gems.